Good afternoon, all. I would like to welcome you all for the day two session of 5 days online FDP on business analytics, organized by the Department of MBA, KG Reddy College of Engineering and Technology, Autonomous. And I would like to welcome today's speaker, Dr. C.H. Varalakshmi, ma'am, working as the head of Department of MBA in Andhra Layala College, Vijayawada, and she is having 10 years of teaching experience and received doctorate from Sri Padmavati Mahila University, Tirupati, and she has done PhD on FinTech qualified UGC NET in management, and she has also expertise in FinTech finance and business analytics. She received various awards such as International Education Eminence Award, National Pride Award, Best Professor Award, Navadurga Shakti Award in 2024. She published almost 30 plus research papers in various reputed journals of UGC CARE, Scopus, and ABDC, and she has attended various faculty development programs, international conferences, served as resource person for 25 plus sessions for guest talks, workshops, faculty development programs, webinars, and she is an editor and reviewer for various national and international peer-reviewed journals, and she has received certificate of excellence as a reviewer, and she is also an academician with continuous learner, written several books on fintech, artificial intelligence, new education policy, trends in management and commerce. I welcome you, ma'am.
Thank you, madam. Thank you for your introduction. Good afternoon to one and all, respected organizers and all the teaching fraternity who are participating in this 1 week faculty development program. Welcome to this Business Analytics FDP program to all. So within 2 hours, you are going to, at least we are going to learn few things, especially related to business analytics. Is my voice is audible to all?
Yes, ma'am, you are audible.
Okay. So very good afternoon to one and all. So in today's session, I'm going to explain about business analytics, the concepts of business analytics. What do you mean by data analytics? Different types of data analytics, and also what type of what is the difference between inferential statistics and descriptive statistics? Different types of AI tool, different types of business analytics tools. What we have. Okay, without any delay, now I want to take the session. Is my screen is audible, visible to all?
Yes, ma'am, it's
Okay.
visible.
Yes. Okay. So coming to first of all, what do you mean by analytics? See, now we have four buzzwords we can say. A, B, C, D of the whole world we can say. We can say A stands for artificial intelligence. B stands for business analytics and blockchain technology. C stands for cloud computing. D stands for data analytics. Even we also need to add I, that is Internet of Things. Like this, all these words are connected. All these emerging technologies or disruptive technologies are associated with the business. We can say these technologies are not only confined to one particular industry or one particular sector. All these uh, all these technologies are connected to different industries. If you can say analytics is associated with actually business analytics, it is connected with IT actually, because the whole technology behind analytics is just software only. But this software applications or emerging IT tools are connected with different industries. Okay, what do you mean by analytics? First of all, see, for if any company want to any type make any type of decisions, it need to consider different information. But in what way the companies need to store the information? By God's grace, fortunately, we have cloud computing, cloud storage. Now we are even so much data we can store by using cloud computing. so much storage capacity we are getting. But even though you have large volumes of data, what is use of it if you are unable to use it? What is use of it if you have large volume of data if you are unable to use it? So that is the reason only we have the concept called analytics. So analytics, we can use this raw data or from different sources. Based upon that particular data, we can do anything as per our convenience. We can use this particular data from different sources. We can collect the data. We can modify the data as per our requirement, and we can do, especially for business analytics, especially for business environment, we can do any type of decisions. We can make any type of decisions by using business analytics. Okay, so that is the purpose of analytics. So how you will take or collect data from various sources, and how you will clean that particular data as per your requirement, and how you will analyze it, and how you will use for that particular data for the purpose of any company's decision making. Even if the same data analytics we are applying in the context of business for we can say data driven decision making, based upon large volume of data, how effectively we are managing the whole information for making efficient decisions is about the data analytics. Okay, so coming to analytics, mostly this analytics now we are using frequently. Before 2016, if you will observe, no academic institutions in India mostly not offered these programs, especially academic degrees. They are not offered in big data analytics or business analytics, everything in artificial intelligence, machine learning. But slowly, even Indian academic institutions are also have adopted offering these degrees. Even nowadays, normal engineering colleges also, even IIT Science and prestigious academic institutions and central universities, even every level of academic institutions, they are offering analytics as one of the degree, because that much of demand we have for the analytics. Okay, and as a management people, we especially we belong to the uh, management discipline. Obviously, now the importance, it is tremendously increasing for the analytics. Okay, so what do you mean by analytics? It is discovering the information. See, just getting the information is not enough. You must be able to understand it, because the whole information what you have collected, it is not useful for you. So you need to use that information what you need, what you required actually. So how you will interpret the data, and as per the communication, what type of communication you will give, and what type of information you will share as per the query, data query. So it is very very important. And we can say data analytics is also about in-depth analysis of the data, because see, if you have raw data, it is very see now demand for especially now few professions, especially like data scientist, data administrator, so data analyst, for these type of jobs, especially if any student will finish their MBA after, if they will be graduated, so mostly for MBAs, they are asking for these business analyst roles, data administrator roles, especially because they need to aware of the raw data, how that particular raw data we need to use in an effective manner as per the company's requirement. Now this skill is, especially this type of skills are expected by the companies. So as a part of even if the students are they are focusing on enhancing their knowledge, skills and abilities, obviously we are the teachers, we belong to the teaching we are as a part of teaching fraternity. We also at least we need to update themselves regarding this. Okay, so business analytics is also about how you will focus on taking different types of insights of data and converting that raw data into a meaningful data. Everything is about analytics only. And what about business analytics? It will focus on to make any type of business decisions. For example, in any company, if you will take, based upon historical data only, or current performance only, companies must be able to predict future patterns or future trend movements. If it is marketing, or if it is HR, or any finance, or risk management, anything, regarding the inventory, anything, companies must be able to predict future business performance based upon the existing performance and by considering historical performance only. How companies will take the advantage of this historical data and current data, and cloud storage, we can take the advantage for the purpose of storage. But how you can take the advantage for decision making by using this particular raw data? So business analytics will teach us, especially it will useful for us. It will convert that entire raw data into a meaningful data. This particular data will be useful for different companies to make any type of decisions. So then companies can enhance its productivity. So organizations can concentrate on improving its overall productivity. Even it can concentrate on increasing sales, reducing cost and other business performances. Okay, next. The difference between data analysis and data analytics. Yes, so many people will be confused that the difference between data analysis and data analytics. See, data analysis is a part of data analytics. Please remember, data analysis is a part of data analytics. Okay, because see, data in data analytics, if you will see the sequence of operations or the sequence of activities you need to perform, for example, or any data scientist, what the data analysts what they will do. First, they will collect the, information or data from various sources. From that particular sources, they will pull the entire data in one particular storage or in one particular database. So according to the convenience or according to the requirement, they will refine the data. That means cleaning the data according to the query. So based upon that, analysis will take place, later decision making will take place. So the third step, if you will observe, that is data analysis. So that's why data analysis is a part of data analytics. That's it. But data analytics is a vast concept, but data analysis is only confined to just any information you have, you will just write an interpretation for that particular query. That is about data analysis. But data analytics associated with collecting the information, refining the information, storing the information, analyzing the information, interpretation of the information, and based upon that interpretation, decision making, data driven decision making is about data analytics. Okay. And one more thing, now frequently we are we are listening the word called data visualization. See, data visualization is not new to us also, because see, they are using technical word, that is data visualization. Simply, even in our project reports also, we will see this data visualization. We will represent our entire data analysis in a graphical representation form. The data will be in tabular format, and also we will represent the entire data in graphical representation also. So how we will visualize everything, because making the entire data in a tabular format is not only sufficient to clearly understand that particular data. So that's why visualization is very, very important. So data visualization we can see. Okay. So analytics is a technique, we can say, converting raw facts and different figures into different actions. Based upon that graphical representation only, we can understand that what type of strategies we can implement. So how this raw data evaluation will take place. Based upon that, how organizations are going to solve its problems, and by taking or making different types of decisions. Okay. Especially if you will see now, so many companies now, they are concentrating on record keeping, permanent storage of data, and data mining. Even demand for data miners also increased a lot, because see, for data analytics, definitely you have the requirement of data. How that data we need to get data mining, especially we need to get data from lots of resources. So that data mining itself has its own importance. Okay, so data mining has its own importance, analytics has its own importance. Even these data analytics also will enhance the company's performance. Okay, so frequently now companies are focusing on data visualization, and also even this data analytics will be connected with the company's performance metrics, because See, company's performance metrics also, we are visualizing that entire information through different pictorial formats or in graphical representation only. So that's why the importance for data analytics increased a lot. Next, data analysis is simply, we can say it is observing the data simply, and how you will transform that data. See, what is the difference between cleaning everything? See, normally when you have this raw data, it is in unstructured format, we can say unstructured format. That unstructured format, we need to make it into a structured format. That is data cleaning, we can say. Okay, because every information is not required by the company. According to the query, we need to give, that is data driven solution as per the requirement. But companies are maintaining different types of tools or different types of platforms to make to store this particular data actually. Okay, so it is also about giving conclusions, draw conclusions also, because see, I will see one example. For example, if company want to launch any new product, it want to discontinue the existing product, how it will make decision? For example, it will observe its sales revenue. For example, if sales revenue is decreasing, obviously profits will be declined. The product sales will go into saturation. Again, if once it will reach to the saturation point, obviously it will be any disturb, any problem? Someone is talking. Is my voice is audible to all?
Yes, ma'am, you are audible.
Okay. So companies now they are focusing on improving this data analytics only. Okay, improving data analytics only. So how they will transform the entire data into valuable insights for companies' decision making. It is about data analytics. Okay. Now I'm explaining example called sales revenue. So if any company has sales revenue, if that sales revenue will be declined, if that it obviously it leads to declining profits. It leads to once the product life cycle also will get its saturation stage. Slowly the product sales will be declined. How you will understand everything? Company will maintain data, but company want to make a decision that it want to launch a new product, and also it want to go with discontinuing its existing product. In what way company will make this type of decisions? Based upon the analytics only, based upon the available information. It will understand different types of trend patterns, how sales revenue change in different time slots, any competitors entered, how customer reviews happened, how customers are giving good appraisals, how customers loyalty maintained by the company. So based upon all these things, company will make decision. How in what way company can execute this type of decisions? Only through data analytics. When it has proper data analytics platform or proper storage in a structured manner efficiently, if the company has the ability to make utilization of the whole raw data, definitely data analytics will be very useful for the company to make any type of decisions. Okay, simply we can say data analytics is also a process of manipulating the data. Why we are calling this data analytics as a manipulating the data? Because see, when you have raw data, obviously what we will do, we won't use the entire data. We will manipulate as per our own requirement. We will change, we will convert that raw unstructured data into a structured format as per our requirement. So we will change it obviously to make different types of decisions, to make clear cut insights. If you want to do, if you want to go with data mining, so obviously data analytics in this digital world especially, so many companies are taking the advantage of this data. Okay, so we can say data driven decisions. So please remember, companies now they are focusing on historical data. observing past trends, and observing behavioral patterns, behavioral changes in the minds of customers, behavioral changes in policies, everything. So how, even if you will go with market research for any company, if they want to conduct any type of market research, obviously data analytics is very best tool, we can say. Data analytics is, the mechanism itself will be very analysis and data analytics. So data analysis, definition, cleaning, investigation, and transformation. And even data analytics, data collection, even inspection, the reason behind the decision. Next. And see, data analytics is also associated with the different aspects like descriptive analytics, prescriptive analytics, predictive analytics, diagnostic analytics. I'm going to tell you everything about all these things. Okay. So just see, we have different types of data tools. We can say database platforms like Python, SAS, Tableau. These are all different types of tools we have. Next, types of data analytics. We have four types of data analytics: predictive analytics, descriptive analytics, prescriptive analytics, and diagnostic analytics. Okay. First of all, what do you mean by predictive analytics? The name itself is prediction. The analytics which are going to helpful for us to predict future possible outcomes, that is about predictive analytics. Descriptive analytics stands for through the theory, different concepts, historical data, everything in a descriptive manner, that is descriptive analytics. Prescriptive stands for for example, future possible outcomes. Future possible outcomes will be prescriptive analytics. What type of actions we need to take. Diagnostic analytics deals with different types of reasons. Diagnostic analytics deals with reasons behind anything, or reasons behind any type of decision making. So these are four types of data analytics we have. These are the four types of data analytics we have. Okay. Next, see, it deals with descriptive analytics, mostly deals with what happened in the past. Descriptive analytics deals with the what happened in the past. Diagnostic analytics deals with reason behind it, why it happened in the past. Predictive analytics stands for what will happen within future, that is about predictive analytics. Prescriptive analytics stands for how we can make the things possible, that is about prescriptive analytics. These are the four components or four types of, even in business analytics, the same you can see in HR analytics, the same four types you can see in financial analytics, or even in marketing analytics, even in business analytics also. Okay. So tomorrow I am going to tell you about, in tomorrow's session also I am going to discuss about HR analytics, financial analytics, marketing analytics with real case studies. Okay. So coming to descriptive analytics, see, we will discuss first predictive analytics. See, predictive analytics is about taking, converting the entire data into a valuable and actionable information. What you will do by this converting the data into valuable and actionable information, that means based upon that only we will take any type of decisions. We need to execute that decision into, we need to convert those decisions into an action. So for that purpose, predictive analytics are very, very important. Okay. Simply see, different subjects or different disciplines are associated with data analytics actually, because see, data analytics mostly as, different disciplines like statistics, different statistics, and also mathematics, computer science, business applications. So all these are associated with predictive analytics. Not only predictive analytics, all these different disciplines are associated with predictive analytics. Don't think that analytics is only confined to only particular computer science, but mathematical applications, different types of statistical applications, and different types of business models integrated with these platforms, then only data analytics will be possible. Okay, so if for that purpose, the person who has good knowledge or adequate knowledge about all these things, they can easily understand these analytics. Okay, so so it will also deals with different types of statistical tools, even machine learning. Machine learning is related to computer science. Data mining is also related to computer science. Game theory includes in statistics, even in management, also quantitative techniques in operations research. You can see all these topics, and statistical techniques, obviously statistics. So different disciplines are associated with data analytics and even in business analytics. Okay, so normal statistics, basically what we will do, basic analysis we can do by using Excel. Now we have advanced Excel also. Advanced Excel, even now so many data analysts are using advanced Excel for existing Excel platform only. By using advanced Excel formulas, they are doing wonders. They are doing wonders, we can say. Okay, so different types of techniques we are using in predictive analytics are linear regression, time series analysis, and forecasting, data mining. First of all, I will tell you linear regression. I think if any person is dealing with this statistics, or if any academicians are dealing with uh, statistic papers, obviously they are familiar with this linear regression. Normal linear regression stands for when you have two variables or more than two variables. Simply you can, if you want to say average relationship between or among those two variables, linear regression will be useful for us. So even in predictive analytics, linear regression, we will use time series analysis. See, I told you in different time slots or in different time frames, the patterns are entirely different. So forecasting based upon these time series, data mining. If you want to collect the raw data, how you will collect that raw data? By using data mining only. We can say data scientists especially, they will mostly focus on data mining. That means they will mostly concentrate on getting data from multiple sources. Getting data from multiple sources, they will focus. Okay. Predictive analytics. See, linear regression, we can say. Linear regression is a simply we can say it is one of the data analysis technique. Okay. Simply we can say it is one of the data analysis technique. So we will take that known data value to predict unknown value. If you want to predict an unknown value, what type of data you will use? You will use the existing data or the data what you are familiar with it, by using different types of machine learning algorithms, programs. So you will convert that entire linear regression into a particular model, one equation, which will describe the relationship between among different types of variables. Okay, that is linear regression. Next, we have time series analysis and forecasting. See, time series analysis and forecasting, if you will see, you can predict future trends, future behaviors, and behaviors based on historical data. See, individual behavior, see, customer behavior will change, employee behavior will change, companies' behavior will change based upon historical data. Because every time company's performance is not stable, every individual performance is not stable. So that's why by considering historical data, obviously based upon that, behaviors will change, decisions will change. We will predict the future trends. Future trends stands for what will be our predicted future possible or future prospects, we can say. Okay, so based upon that only companies make any type of decisions, optimizing resources. I think recently anyone heard that recently few IT companies, they have restructured their organizational structure, because see, as for aligning different emerging technologies with different departments, we can say aligning different types of emerging technologies like AI, IoT, especially in IT industry. emerging technologies like AI, IoT, all these technologies they connected with, they aligned different, even they also redesigned their jobs, redesigned different types of designations related to the hierarchy. So their job description itself changed, skills required to perform different types of jobs changed, because they want to utilize their resources, optimize their resources in a proper manner, maximum, up to maximum extent that they want to utilize their resources. That is optimizing resources, whether it is financial, technological, or human resources, or any physical resources, anything. Now companies are focusing on optimizing resources, they are focusing on reduction of their risk, because they want to anticipate, they want to predict market demands, they want to predict market demands, how what type of uncertain volatilities are associated with the sales. Even if you will see in stock markets, how stocks, you see recently budget announced by union budget announced by the central government, so obviously how stock prices are fluctuating. Based upon that, investors also see, previously we had the requirement of financial advisors or financial analysts to make any type of decisions, investment decisions. But now, by using different types of AI tools or these type of analytic platforms, even we can make our own investment decisions. In such a way, analytics is also guiding us to make different types of investment decisions that is associated with financial analytics. Okay, even how uncertain price fluctuations are happening in the market, even in financial markets, how sales are fluctuating, everything. So based upon that, different time frames we are analyzing through predictive analytics. Okay, even uh, this type of predictive analytics, not predictive, even data analytics also helpful for us in planning anything, budgeting, especially while fixing or assigning resources, financial resources, assigning financial resources to different departments, or even for overall budget allotment for the company, uh, how they are giving priority to different aspects, and how they are focusing on eliminating unnecessary aspects in the business. So strategy, we can say strategizing across different domains, like how they are managing finance, economics, even in healthcare industry, you can say. We also have climate science, how they are focusing on properly managing their resources, especially to enhance company's efficiency and the company's competitiveness. Okay, next, data mining. See, data mining is about see, large sets of data you must be able to identify. See, different, see, data from different sources will be in different patterns. Please remember that point. Data from different sources, data from different sources, and when you are collecting data from different sources, it must be in different structure. I mean, different. It will be available in different manners. So, how you will identify those patterns? How you will connect the relationship between that raw data in convert you? How you will convert into a meaningful data? So that is possible through data analytics only. So we will use different types of data mining techniques and tools, especially it will be helpful for the companies, so they can predict future trends, so they can make different proper decisions they can make. Okay, so they can make different types of decisions. Okay, like see how companies will go with plan with the business strategies or managing operations. See, now demand also increase for operations managers, especially who can reduce their operational expenditure, especially uh, and also how they can perform different types of operations efficiently. So see, every function has its own operations, so every manager need to focus on enhancing their operational efficiency. Okay, so advertisement, marketing, sales, customer support, even now demand also increased a lot for digital marketing. Now demand also increased a lot for digital marketing, because that is a great platform where unknown people, small and medium enterprises, they can concentrate on, even they can access into new markets, they can promote without any rupee investment, they can promote, they can reach new customers. through social media platforms. Okay, so that digital marketing is, especially we can say it will be a boon for so many small and medium enterprises, household entrepreneurs, we can say. Okay, small scale entrepreneurs. Just leave about that. And so now even data mining is very helpful for us in the manufacturing industry, supply chain management. See, logistics and supply chain management, especially in this 21st century, especially the demand for e-commerce industry increased a lot, because see, during the pandemic when demand for e-commerce industry increased a lot, simultaneously for logistics and supply chain management also demand for logistics and supply chain management also increased a lot, because it is a complementary industry for the e-commerce industry. So how companies manage how companies manage logistics and e-commerce platforms efficiently, it everything done by taking the help of data analytics only, because customer reviews, tracking your order, placing an order, maintaining large volumes of data in e-commerce industry, especially data mining. So data mining, and also data mining supports different companies, especially understanding fraud reduction. Because what do you mean by data mining? Data mining is nothing but collecting information, collecting data from different sources, mining data or digging the data from various sources is about data mining only. So you can go with deducting different types of frauds, risk management, cyber security planning. Especially cyber security planning stands for cyber security plan, especially now we are facing cyber crimes. See, with the digitalization, with this data analytics, not data analytics, everything virtually we are having. Because of that purpose, we are facing some cyber issues, cyber crimes. But cyber security planning is also possible through data mining and other. Now, data mining is also helpful in different critical business areas also. Especially it is very important in healthcare, government especially, because government need to confidentially, it need to maintain privacy towards its information, in scientific research, even in mathematics and sports. That is about data mining. And basic cornerstones, if you will observe in predictive analytics, we can say predictive modeling is nothing but any statistical tool, if you will use to predict future outcomes or future possible prospects, it will come under predictive modeling only. It will come under predictive modeling only. So predictive modeling, simply we can say, it is a statistical technique. Okay, so you can predict future events, even that's why we can call it as predictive analytics. Okay, what do you mean by decision analysis and optimization? See, decision analysis stands for you will evaluate that raw data, refine that raw data, how you will evaluate different alternatives to make one particular decision by considering different possible outcomes associated with every alternatives, and probability associated with every alternative, outcome associated with every alternative, and also evaluating risk associated with every alternative. We can call it as decision analysis. What do you mean by optimization? So every alternative is not suitable for decision. We will choose only one particular alternative. We will convert that alternative as a decision. So obviously, just simply we can say finding best possible solution. That is optimization. So this decision analysis and optimization is also possible with the analytics only. It is also possible with the analytics only. Next, we have transaction profiling. I think, see, transaction profiling stands for, especially in finance or even in any transaction, we have debit and credit transactions. So every transaction will be have a sequence of transactions. How you are maintaining sequence of transactions, how you are maintaining evidence for every transaction, how you will take proper decision for that. Next, decision analysis process. See, in a decision analysis process, first you need to define the problem. Okay. But yes, you have raw data, but what I need to do, you don't know anything about data analytics. What I need to do first, you need to define the problem. So first you need to take the raw data. Simply you need to keep it with you. You need to define your problem. Yes, you need to clear. See, if you will clearly, if you are able to clearly define your problem, you will get the solution. Half solution you will get in that stage, at that stage itself. So that's why please define your problem clearly. Okay. Next, you need to choose different types of alternatives or courses of action, and you need to assess uncertainty. See, every possible action or every possible alternative has its own probability. That means chance of possibility, chance of loss also. And assigning probability is one side. Assigning, predicting some potential outcome for every alternative is one side. Then you need to evaluate every outcomes by assigning values based upon our level of desirability. Then you need to go with perform analysis, like understanding different mathematical models or machine learning algorithms or any statistical tools. Anything you will perform this, perform the analysis. Then you will go with the best option. In this way, by using data analytics, we will take the advantage of data analytics to make any type of data driven decision. In an efficient manner, we make the decisions. Even we also have optimization techniques. See, optimization techniques we have like linear programming. I told you this regression, linear programming, we have like different linear relationships between different types of variables and constraints, non-linear. If two factors are not associated with each other, so non-linear relationships, different complex problems, if you have, you will break down that complex problem into different other sub problems. And integer programming, like integer programming stands for zero, it will start by using whole numbers. Network optimization, obviously how this data flow will take place connected to the whole platforms, networks. So how you, this is about optimization techniques. See, applications of decision analysis and optimization, you can take this, you can use all these applications in and decision making, especially applications of decision making and optimization in business, especially choosing investment strategy, especially if company want to change its investment strategies or it want to choose any new alternatives to invest. Product pricing, so if companies want to fix any type of prices or if want to reduce, properly assigning different types of resources, that is resource allocation. If the company want to enter into any new markets or it want to enter into new product line, if for market entry decisions, obviously data analytics will be helpful for us. Even in healthcare industry, if you will see, uh, see, in healthcare industry, you will maintain large volumes of data related to different patients. So different patients' history, their profiles will be maintained by concerned healthcare administrators, because if there will be any future cases related to the similar cases will happen within future also, they will revise the data once. They will revise the data for treatment planning, resource allocation, even in clinical trials, especially in experiment stage itself, they will go with maintaining the whole research data. That research data we can maintain and we will analyze by using data analytics only. And that is in healthcare industry. Even in engineering, so you can go with the design optimization if you want to develop any prototype or any designs. If you will design projects, scheduling, logistics, if you want to go with the logistics planning, especially engineers role, so in that way it will be helpful. Data analytics and finance, if you are able to invest your investment in combination of securities, how you can enhance your returns by investing in portfolio, that is possible through portfolio optimization. So it is possible, see how you, where in which investment alternative you can reduce your investment, or you can exit from that particular investment alternative, how you can go with risk management. Next, we have environmental science. Even in environmental science, also like pollution control strategies, we have. Now, the demand for renewable energy is increasing a lot. Even government is also focusing on creation of renewable energy sources, alternative renewable energy sources, because if demand for EVs, that is electronic vehicles, increasing a lot. So renewable energy. So even in these cases, not only see, I mentioned only few cases that, but we can see data analytics is associated with every, mostly it is dealing with every field, every discipline. See, transaction profiling. See, how you will analyze different types of financial transactions. That is about transaction profiling. Transaction profiling is about how we will analyze the process of analyzing different types of financial transactions. Okay. And also understanding different patterns, understanding different issues associated with those patterns. See, financial transactions in different trends will be different. In different time slots, it will be different. How these financial transactions are changing. Okay. Because see, in banking industry, even in government, for every finance industry especially, money laundering activities, even government want to keep an eye about money laundering activities, terrorist financing and other illegal activities. So this transaction profiling will maintain pin to pin data properly. It will maintain. Okay. How it works, this transaction profiling, how it will work. See, we have different parameters for transaction amounts. Frequency. See, frequency, I think you are familiar with the difference between descriptive statistics and inferential statistics. If you will see descriptive statistics, we have frequency. That means number of times you will do the transactions, number of times with some certain amount you will do the transactions. It will be recorded. The data will be recorded. Okay, to whom you are continuously you are doing the transactions, it will be recorded. So based upon that, analyzing those transactions, trends, potential, any type of anomalies will happen, any errors will happen, responding to those issues, understanding and resolving all these things, it is possible through data analytics. That is about and we also see this transaction profiling, especially financial institutions, they are using, because banks, now only I told you, banks and financial institutions, they are using these transaction profiling only. They are taking the advantage of this transaction profiling to review customer activities. Because see, when you are able to observe the customers frequently, if they are purchasing, if they are doing any type of transactions or any doing transactions, or to whom, with whom, yeah, they are doing transactions, all these activities, high risk transactions you can categorize. Even see, I think you are familiar with this credit appraisal of banking companies. Banking companies now focusing on credit appraisal policy. Even that credit appraisal policy, if they want to implement clearly, for CIBIL especially, this transaction profiling is very, very helpful, because it is a part of data analytics. Businesses also, they are focusing on transaction profiling, even in IT industry also, because IT industries, IT infrastructure, because of IT infrastructure. See, IT infrastructure is not about buildings. How virtually we are developing, how different types of technologies, especially IT software applications, we are developing. That is about our growth in IT industry. See, this is about predictive analytics. Yes. Next, we have descriptive analytics. Okay. Descriptive analytics stands for, see, how descriptive analytics looks at data and how it will analyze past data. Okay. See, it will focus on past performance. Based upon that, we will go with, it will understand future possible outcomes. Okay. But in descriptive analysis analytics also, data mining is very, very important because see, if any strategy executed in the past, whether it will be successful during its implementation or not, or if it will be failed, or if it will be if it was failed or it was successful, how we will know? By understanding cause of success or failure in the past, by maintaining historical data only. So almost even in sales, marketing, in operations management, and even in finance, everything descriptive analytics will be helpful for us. Okay, even descriptive analytics also focuses on uh, classifying customers into different groups, but predictive model focuses on behavior of an individual, but descriptive focuses on different relationships. It deals with the most of the information, only most of the information, but predictive analytics deals with future possible predictions. See, common examples of descriptive analytics are company reports, especially. They will give historic reviews. For example, data query. From initial level onwards, I'm trying to say this: raw data cleaning. In what way you will clean that data? Because you will convert that unstructured raw data into a structured, meaningful data. How you will do it? Based upon data query only. Because every information available in that data, raw data, is not required to us, not useful for us. But based upon the data query only, we will refine that data, clean that data. See, we can say data query. Maybe these terms or terminology may be new to you. Already few people are aware of it. Just I'm trying to explain in a simple manner, because as we are not belong to any computer science background. Yes, of course, I can understand that even I'm also from management. Yes, it will take some time for us to understand all these technical terms actually. Yes, I can understand. So data queries. So data query is about, it is a request. If for example, if I'm a data scientist, if my manager required some data, so he will give his query. So I have my data. What I will do, as per his requirement, as per his query, I will refine the data. I will give as per his requirement only. That is data query. We can say simply a request for information from a particular database or data system. Database is any particular source of data, we can say. From any database, if any person required any information, I will give, like that. See, this also requires, because during the data cleaning process, we can do sorting, we can do filtering, we will do analyzing, everything we will do, because that data must be converted into a structured data. That is as per data query. Next, we have reports. See, in analytics, we have reports. Report stands for, we will report, that means we need to report, we can say it is a structured document, because it will contain every information about data insights. It will be represent, even data visualization is also there in the reports, because we will convert that raw data into a meaningful data by sorting, filtering, analyzing everything. We will clean it, and we will keep everything in data through visualization tools like charts, graphs, tables, and we will also summarize key metrics and trend patterns from that raw data. So easily we can understand. When you will see the raw data, when you will see this data with through data visualization in a structured format, where at which stage you can understand easily. Obviously, our level of interpretation, our level of understanding, it is mostly we can see during this report stage only, because that is in a structured format. But when you will see the whole data in a raw format, in raw data, you are unable to understand it. Okay, that is about reports. See, key points about reports in analytics, especially data visualization. So data visualization stands for reports. They will use charts, graphs, and other visual elements to make complex complex data. So simply we can understand easily by using data visualization. Now we have like Tableau, Power BI. So now demand is there for these type of students who are going to learn everything, who want to reskill or upskill themselves in these particular tools. So data visualization, okay, and focusing specific key performance indicators. See, you can, when you are able to visualize the entire data to make any type of decisions, companies will focus on key performance indicators. We can say key performance indicators and metrics also, especially in business areas. We can say data analytics is one type of decision making tool. Yes. And one more thing, so many tools like Power BI and Tableau, all these tools are customized because as per our requirement time frames, we can frame the reports, we can design, we can go with the data visualization, everything. Okay. So key points, these are the key points we need to understand, especially in analytics. We need to understand in analytics. See, descriptive analytics and dashboard, descriptive analytics, descriptive statistics, data dashboard. First of all, what is the difference between descriptive statistics and inferential statistics? If you are aware of basic concepts of statistics, descriptive statistics is different from the inferential statistics, because see, in descriptive statistics, we don't have any hypothesis, we don't have any sample size determination. Directly the results what we will get, like by using descriptive statistics, we will apply for the population. We don't have any hypothesis, we don't have any relationship like that. Because descriptive statistics, simply we can say these are the methods we can use to summarize and describe the main features of data set. That means the entire data set what you have. So you will generalize everything. The result you will analyze. Descriptive statistics mostly applicable for the without hypothesis only, without sample only. You don't have any probability like that. So you will mostly descriptive statistics like central tendency, variation, distribution, mean, median, mode, range. All these things will come under descriptive statistics. So these descriptive statistics is as a part of, it is a part of statistics. So obviously it will be useful. It will be used by the uh, business analysts and data analysts. Next, data dashboard. See, data dashboard is nothing but it is a one tool. Even if you will see Power BI also, we have data dashboard. So data dashboard is nothing but it is a tool, we can say, because it will summarize and it will display the whole information. Because users, especially who are using this platform, they can easily understand that what type of decisions they can make. Even it will also deals with data visualization tools like graphs, charts, tables, because to represent the whole information in a visualized manner, in a visible manner, to clearly, easily interpret the information. Okay. So what data dashboards do actually? So what data dashboards do actually? See, data dashboards mostly focuses on track and analyze key performance indicators. What will be the key performance indicators? Let us take one example called sales. What key performance indicators we will see in sales? Sales revenue we will see. Customer loyalty we will see. Sales revenue progress in a different years we will see. In a consecutive years we will see. So customer loyalty we will see, customer satisfaction we will see, customer reviews we will see. Like that, for every segment we have certain key performance indicators and metrics. So combining data from multiple sources in real time, it is possible in data analytics. So how we will how we will take that, draw data from multiple sources to get insightful, to convert the entire raw data into an insightful data, especially to operate business in an efficient manner, and how companies are able to focus on in which segment it can concentrate on, it can go for improvement. It can go for improvement. So identifying areas for improvement and understanding performance and understanding researchers analyzing large data sets and understanding large data. Even we can say nowadays, especially computers, especially engineers, especially the teaching fraternity who are dealing with these subjects, especially analytics, AI. Now they are doing their research in these aspects only because that is an emerging trend. Even researchers also see nowadays, because of these analytics, our research. We can do our research in an easier manner because these tools are made our research in an easier manner. I don't know how many people are aware of using different AI tools for your research. When you will go with this meta analysis, when you will write this review papers, so that bibliometric analysis you can do, that is also will come under, even in research also, that systematic review of literature, that bibliometric analysis also possible by using this data analytics only. So data dashboards will helpful for us. Key performance indicators, metrics, enhancement, how we will properly arrange the data in a proper meaningful data, how companies can concentrate on enhancing its operations, identifying areas of improvement, tracking companies' progress or performance, and helps the market researchers also understanding market gaps. Market gaps, that means demand and existing product gaps, they can easily understand. And where these data dashboards are used, actually, where we can use these data dashboards in business, we can use these data dashboards. For example, if company is operating in healthcare industry to track the progress, even in education industry to track the progress, and even in government, if the government want to make any type of decisions in research to analyze large volumes of data sets. So in these, even in these areas also data dashboards. But now we are discussing in the context of business analytics. Obviously companies are using data dashboards to enhance companies performance, in which area they want to analyze, in which aspect they are lagging. See, next we have prescriptive analytics. See, descriptive, predictive, different. Predictive is about future possible predictions. Descriptive is about analyzing historical data and current data. Prescriptive analytics stands for how we will do anything for future, we can say. So how we will see, I think, have you heard the term called big data? Yes, obviously so many people heard this already. So how we will automatically synthesize, that means how we will, that big data, large volume of data, we will convert into meaningful data by using mathematical sciences, business rules, machine learning to make different types of predictions. Based upon that, how we will take proper decisions to take advantage. And it will, this prescriptive analytics, it will go beyond this, because in predictive analytics, we will see possible outcomes only. But in prescriptive analytics, we will see how we will make these possible outcomes into how it will be executed into reality. That is prescriptive analytics. See how we will make everything into action. That is about prescriptive analytics. It will about prescriptive analytics. So it deals with different types of predictions and showing decisions and different alternatives. It also deals with not only about prediction, it also about why it is happening, because diagnostic analytics deals with actually reason behind anything happening. And it it is the highest status of analytics. It will deals with action, proper plan of action. That's it. Okay, so prescriptive analytics suggests different decision options, how we can take the advantage of future opportunity, how we can reduce the risk, everything. Okay, For example, prescriptive analytics, it will give benefit in healthcare industry because now so many companies are taking the leverage. That means they are taking the advantage of this analytics by using data combined with different factors, population and demography. They are able to predict the future possible diseases, in what way they can invent a new medicines, especially in what way they can treat people. So everything that is possible in prescriptive analytics. See, diagnostic analytics. So especially historical data, it will cover with uh, descriptive. But diagnostic analytics is nothing but you will find out the reason behind the cause and effect. That means anything happened, reason you need to find out. That reason also you will find out. That is diagnostic analytics actually. Okay. For examples, we can see companies, they can go for analysis, especially if they have any problem, they will get detailed information. Okay. So data collection they will do, and they have any problem because getting data from every individual will be very biggest problem, and it will take data. It is a time consuming technique. So that's why common techniques we have for diagnostic analytics. See, I think customer reviews, if you will see, that is best example for diagnostic analytics. Because see, when you will go with the customer reviews, you will say, you will review that product. Okay. When you will review the product, if you will, sometimes what will happen, if you will not give good rating, it will also ask you the reason. It will also ask you the reason. Frequently, if so many people will repeat the similar type of reviews or similar type of reasons, companies will concentrate on that particular reason behind that. So this is best example for diagnostic analytics. In diagnostic analytics also you have data discovery, data mining and correlations. Even in diagnostic analytics also you have examples of all these things: data discovery, data mining and correlations. I think till now you understood. Now I'm going to tell you about so till now I explained about data analytics. Yes, understood? Yes, please respond. Yes. Yes. Shall I continue with this business analytics? Yes, please respond. Okay. Next, we have business analytics. See, data analytics confined to collecting data, converting that raw data into meaningful data, data cleaning, to decision making. But business analytics is about how statistical techniques, different technologies, and how you will utilize all these things in a company's information, how you will visualize the data in the context of business decisions. That is about business analytics. That is about business analytics. See, business analytics also deals with giving, that means they will also helpful for us to enhance their operations, especially publicly available data to solve different types of problems, understanding companies performance, understanding business fundamentals, understanding different types of growth opportunities, everything to retain, to offer qualitative superior value added services to the customers. Business analytics are helpful for us. So business analytics also uses data exploration. See, for any type of decision making, especially data driven decision making, especially in business analytics, existing data is not at all sufficient. That's why we have the concept called big data. That means taking data from multiple sources. So business analytics also focuses on exploring, getting data, getting data from multiple sources, and data visualization. How you will convert that structured data into meaningful visual representation, taking it into a dashboard, taking different types of action plans by considering different business insights for future. All these things will come under business analytics. See, business analytics, the difference between business analytics and data analytics is, see, in business analytics, you have different information like how you want to change anything at organization level. But in data analytics, it will also about, it will reveal patterns, different scenarios, different trends, different risks associated with different patterns and opportunities, and giving conclusions, everything to make different types of business decisions. And here we will define goals as per our project requirements. Mostly business analytics deals with descriptive analytics, and here we have more predictive and prescriptive analytics, because in data analytics mostly associated with future possible outcomes and how we will make those future possible outcomes into action. Okay. Next, business analytics deals with data research like micro office proficiency is required, SAP, project management. All these things are related with business analytics. In data mining, expertise required, especially in machine learning, understanding data frameworks, Python and SQL. All these things. Okay. Next, there is a lot of difference between business analyst and data analyst. See, business analyst deals with business processes, systems, and strategies, and data analyst mainly focuses on, see, collection of data is the role of data analyst. How properly the business analyst will take the advantage of this information to make proper decisions, company's decisions, is about the role of business analyst. Okay. Next, this business analyst will act as a liaison between business and IT. Here, data analyst mostly focuses on getting data insights, to provide insights. So it will focus on analysis and management, and data analysts focus on collecting the data, cleaning of the data, analyzing the data, and visualizing the data. This is the sequence. Please remember in data analytics also. Okay. Next, basic domain knowledge is required. For example, if you belongs to any particular domain, if you are a business analyst, yes, obviously that particular domain knowledge is enough for you, and how you must be able to communicate effectively regarding that structured data into a meaningful data, how you will convert, and problem solving. If you are a data analyst, so you must be able to understand data manipulation, questioning based upon that data query, how you will convert that raw data into a structured manner, understanding statistical analysis also. So we have different types of tools like process modeling, documentation requirement we have. For data analyst, SQL, Python are data visualization tools we have. And companies' business performance improvement is the main motive of business analyst. Data-driven decision making is the main motive of data analyst. Okay. Next, engagement of different types of stakeholders at different levels is related to business analyst. Data analyst collaborates with different types of teams. Okay. Next, I think, have you heard the term called business analytics and business intelligence? Anyone please tell me the answer. What do you mean by business analytics and business intelligence? Please respond, anyone. What do you mean by business intelligence and what do you mean by business analytics? Do you think both are different or both are same? Anyone? Please respond. Anyone please respond. What is the difference between business intelligence and business analytics? Anyone? Okay. So the difference between business intelligence and business analytics, I think you have this Microsoft Power BI. Yes. Business intelligence, we can say, it is a discipline. It is a discipline, we can say. And business analytics is a part of business intelligence. Okay. Because business intelligence.
So business. வீட்டுலதான் பேசி மேரேஜ் ஃபிக்ஸ் டேட் ஃபிக்ஸ் பண்ற அளவுக்குலாம் போயிடுச்சு. ஐயோ இது கூட நம்மளால வாழ முடியாதுன்னு ஒரே சண்டையாகி நான் தான் வேணாம். அது ஒரே பொய் வாயை திறந்தாங்க. ஒரு பையன் கூட பேசுறதுன்னு பொய் சொல்லலாம்.
Dr. Lakshmi,
பேனா
please put
பென்சில்
your audio.
வாங்கலாம் பொய் சொல்லலாம். அதனால செட் ஆகல.
Dr. Lakshmi, please mute your audio. Please organizers.
நான் லேட்டா தான் பண்ணேன். எனக்கு என்ன 5 வருஷம் ஆச்சு. நான் அதுக்கு முன்னாடி 5 வருஷத்துக்கு முன்னாடி நான் பிரேக்கப் பண்ணிட்டேன். 10 வருஷம் ஆச்சு. 10 வருஷம் ஆச்சு. நான் 2015 பிரேக்கப் பண்ணிட்டேன்.
Dr. Lakshmi, please mute your audio.
I'm sorry for the inconvenience, ma'am. I have muted her.
Okay, thank you. See, business intelligence. So business intelligence is nothing but it is for better decisions. Okay, so you will get business analytics is a subset of business intelligence because you can do everything with Power BI, and that Power BI tool you can use for business analytics. Okay, so that's why business analytics is a subset of business intelligence. So many people will be confused. They have confused about this. What is Power BI and what is business analytics? Actually, business analytics is a subset of business intelligence. Okay, because business analytics deals with analysis, everything, and it is under business intelligence only. Okay, because different tools are there as a part of business intelligence. Okay, and business intelligence collects, it will manage raw input data, and it will result knowledge, and it will also generate it will generate a good volume of data as per data query through business analytics only. Okay, so everything we are increasing, everything the business analytics is growing because of business intelligence only. Okay, and it also deals with what happened in the past, make predictions, forecasting business results. Okay, next, data scientists, if you will see, data scientists and data scientists and data analysts, they are taking the advantage of business analytics especially to provide advanced statistical analysis. Not now what we are doing by using simple regression, correlation, ANOVA, like the TTS we are doing, but in reality, if you will see, in data analytics, advanced statistical techniques they will use, advanced statistical techniques, advanced statistical tools they will use, like regression analysis. For example, if you have large volume of data, if you want to perform regression analysis, we can't do alone. So obviously, business analytics and Power BI, that means different types of business intelligence tools, helpful for us to maintain this large volume of data for analysis, everything. Okay. Next, business analytics tools and techniques we have. So business analytics tech tools, if you will see, business analytics practices involve different, I mean, they are helpful for different companies because they are focusing on data driven decision making. Okay, so first thing is data management is very, very important. It is a discipline, we can say. It is about getting information, securing and storing information. See, see, I think you are familiar that when you are everything the AI is giving, how much reliable information it is providing, that is a big question. Second thing is, when AI is giving everything, what is use of human intelligence? That is, there is a question for human survival itself. That's why too much involvement of AI also will create threat to our own survival. Okay, so data management, how we effectively store that data, and how the data management discipline become, I mean, it has its own highest priority. The increase, it is giving its highest priority, especially because companies are focusing on how, because if the data is itself is available, how we can manage risk. Security risk is the biggest drawback. That is the general threat we have, general barrier we need to experience, especially. And we also have data mining or knowledge discovery in data. Yes, see, data mining, but there are different techniques are available for mining the data. Understanding that level of discovery and knowledge discovery is also very, very important. Understanding that the information is also very, very important. So understanding that uncovering patterns and other valuable information from large data sets, all these, this is about big data makes data mining, and this data mining is a critical component nowadays. So data mining now it is playing crucial role. It is a critical component, especially in this modern business arena, we can say modern business era. Okay, data warehouse. I'm seeing data mining. Okay, how you will keep the data? You need to maintain the data. You need to maintain some storage for the data or not. That is data warehouse. We can say a data warehouse or enterprise data warehouse. We can say. So how we will aggregate the data from different sources, including apps, Internet of Things, devices, social media, spreadsheets. I think I told you advanced Excel, Google spreadsheets we have, different social media platforms, even different social media platforms are also providing insightful data for analytics because reviews, frequently that reviews information they are maintaining for a particular product, that information will be received by different sellers, different companies. They are also making their decisions. So data warehousing, how we can store that data, large volumes of data, that is data warehouse, that is enterprise data warehouse. So aggregating different, aggregating data from different sources, aggregating data from different sources. Please, someone is talking. Please mute your audio. So data warehousing, that is how companies are aggregating data from multiple sources, how they are maintaining. In social media, spreadsheets you can take. Central, anyone can access nowadays because of cloud, anyone can access that permanent data record. So data warehouse enables every organization so it can perform powerful analytics. Data visualization, representation of data into different graphical representations like charts, plots, different infographics, even in animations also. And one more thing, previously prototypes, you need to create, physically, manually, you need to prepare prototypes. But because of this artificial intelligence, through virtual reality, you can create prototypes also because of artificial intelligence. Yes. So data visualization, information maintenance, everything. Okay. An idea illustration, visual discovery, understanding visual discovery, like forecasting. It is completely depends upon historical data and current market conditions, and based upon understanding different market conditions, and how these market conditions will be helpful for us to predict future possible market conditions. So making predictions about how revenue will be generated, how revenue is decreasing, how there is any scope for enhancement, improving revenue, everything. So forecasting is about new information. Next, machine learning algorithms. Now, machine learning algorithms also available for us. Different types of rules, processes, especially used by artificial intelligence to perform different types of tasks, to discover new data insights and patterns, and predict output values. And machine learning algorithms are nothing but, see, machine learning actually it will take the help of different programming language, compute replication, statistics, mathematical models, and also it will take the advantage of different disciplines. Computer applications, because these algorithms will helpful for us to predict the behaviors also, to predict the different trends and issues also before the occurrence itself. We can predict it. In reporting, business analytics runs fuel of the data, because we can enterprise grade reporting we have, because so many companies now they are using the licensed business intelligence tools to effectively execute these business intelligence, business analytics for proper proper decision making. Next, statistical analysis we have. Statistical analysis is also about how companies are using advanced statistical tools, procedures to make possible future decisions, quality decisions they are able to make. Text analysis also we have, like textual patterns, frequency in the text, repetitions, trends, especially in unstructured data, by using machine learning, statistics, and linguistics, because languages are also associated with business intelligence, and because query how you will give, understanding text mining, text analysis, quantitative insights, all these things are associated with data, I mean, business analytics. How business analytics works actually? How this business analytics works actually? See, if company want to maximize its benefits, it is possible through organization's business analytics only. First, what it need to do, it need to clean the data, and then it need to connect the data. Then it need to convert the data into in different visualization patterns for understanding different to make a different types of decisions. First, what do you mean by data? Just we need to know the sequence of sequence of operations or tasks we need to perform uh, in this business analytics. First thing, data collection. That is collecting data from multiple sources or aggregating data. See, don't think that we can combine data from one source only. See, we can also combine data from multiple sources also we can combine. Okay. So first organizations need to identify the whole data, taking external data, and it will incorporate. Okay, data cleaning. Next, data cleaning we have. Next, incorrect data fields. So because of manual entry or incorrect data, because see, if you will enter wrong data or any error, if there will be any errors in while data entering, duplication of data. So all these things will be avoided in data cleaning stage. If there will be any redundancy in data, so that will be cleaned through data cleaning step. So we have outdated data values like different data sets which will not be used for us. It will be left missing data. If there is any missing data, you will understand where the data missed. Yes, so that missing data will be understood. And next, data silos, that is existing data. If there, it will be in multiple spreadsheets or other types of database. Sometimes we need to match the whole data into one place. Okay, because it is very important that first party data, that means first information, the same data you will maintain in the second time. So third party. So like that, if you are maintaining the same data in multiple levels or multiple places, so how you will merge the whole data, that is very, very important. Next, data analysis. So the data in the data cleaning itself stage itself, you will avoid all these things. If there will be any redundancy, duplication, errors, missing values, everything you will be removed. So data analysis. So companies will go with query, data query. So data will be there in gigabytes, GBs or TB, that is terabytes, huge data. So they will go with cloud computing. So data scientists, what they will do, they will analyze data in efficient manner by using machine learning algorithms, AI tools, different technologies. Okay, because they will give performance results based upon key performance indicators. The next, data visualization, visualizing the every information. So that is data management. So ongoing data management will be conducted. Okay. Next, business analytics use cases we have. Business analytics use cases we have. See, in business analytics use cases, if you will see, financial and operational planning. financial and operational planning. See, if you will see business analytics, if companies want to make proper decisions, especially financial planning, revenue, sales revenue, profits, growth, market share, or investment decisions, budget allotment, all these things. For financial and operational planning, business analytics are very, very important. Even um, business analytics also helpful for in supply chain management. And one more thing, if you will take how e-commerce businesses or e-commerce companies are sustaining because of data analytics only, because of AI tools only, because rather than physical businesses, these virtual businesses like e-commerce industry, supply chain and logistics are very, very important pillar for e-commerce industry. Even in e-commerce industry, analytics is also very helpful for the companies because customer reviews. Physically, we can't purchase the product, and through online only we can purchase the product. In a in what way you can easily in a speed manner how that the seller able to sell the product and deliver the product is very, very important. That tracking the order, registering the progress of that particular order, delivery, shipment, if there will be any customer complaint, receiving everything. That connection and the customer reviews, management of customer reviews, different offers, everything, different types of decisions they made. E-commerce industry, especially sustaining because of, we can say, business analytics only. These companies are taking any types of decisions by taking the advantage of business analytics only. So how companies can plan their analytics? Because see, they can see, companies are also taking the advantage of spreadsheets. Actually, if it will be MS Excel, we can say Excel or spreadsheet. Now we have Google spreadsheet also. Google spreadsheets also in Google Docs we have. So if companies will maintain these different types of information or data, they can go for demand. They can predict the future demand for any particular product. They can generate lead generations. Companies can concentrate on optimization of the businesses, reduction of operating costs. It can understand technology requirements based upon metrics given by these business analytics on dashboards. So we have this Microsoft Excel, Google spreadsheets we have. Yes, Google spreadsheets we have, and Microsoft Excel we have. So companies can go for business planning, like IBM planning analytics also we have. IBM planning analytics also we have. Next, integrating sales and marketing plannings. Now companies are also focusing on integrating sales and marketing. See, sales is different, marketing is different actually. Companies need to focus on marketing rather than sales because customer satisfaction at last will be the prior. Companies need to give highest priority to the customer satisfaction. So by using analytics, customer reviews will be analyzed, historical data you can see, sales conversion will be converted into customer loyalty actually, because if sales will be enhanced, the frequency of the customers will be enhanced, obviously it will enhance that customer retention and customer loyalty. Now organizations are focusing on revenue plans, forecasting, uh, mostly how they can enhance market, how they can concentrate on increasing sales by using business analytics actually. Okay, next, even this business analytics also associated with workforce performance planning. Workforce performance planning, we can say digital transformation. See, now I think, do you familiar with this highest attrition rate faced by Indian IT companies? Not only Indian IT companies, the whole world IT companies. During the pandemic, the demand for IT industry was very high. At that time, so many employees given their resignation. So many Indian companies also faced highest attrition rate at that time. So companies focused on increasing retention rate actually, but employees attrition rate increased a lot. If so many employees are leaving the organization, organizations are unable to understand in what way companies need to recruit the people. So analytics also involved in human resource management. That is the reason we have HR analytics. At that time, companies can easily understand how many employees are, how the rate of attrition. Companies can easily understand how many employees are leaving, how many employees are joining, and they can understand how many employees are performing well. Companies can maintain proper skillful inventory within the working environment as per the company's workforce requirement. And also companies can understand that skill gap, we can say skill gap, that means as per the company requirement and as per the existing availability. So all these things, it is possible only integration of this business analytics with the company requirement. I told you, now so many IT companies, they are restructuring their departments, redesigning jobs. Number of departments will be reduced and number of departments are aligned with the proper emerging technologies and related tools. So because even employees also need to upskills and reskill themselves according to the recent trends, it is very, very important. See, now descriptive statistics and inferential statistics we have. So descriptive statistics mainly deals with the target population. Descriptive statistics mainly deals with the descriptive target population. But in inferential statistics, we cannot apply everything to the population. By taking some sample, a subset of population we will take, that is the thing we can call it as sample. So descriptive statistics deals with entire population, inferential statistics deals with subset of population, that is sample. So descriptive statistics we can easily analyze in a meaningful manner. So here we will compare, test and predict future outcomes. So final results we can describe only, we can do it in chats. Final result, even in probabilities we don't have any probability in descriptive statistics. In inferential statistics only we have probabilities. And descriptive statistics mostly focuses on the data which is already known, we will use. And even in inferential statistics, we will apply for the existing, not for the whole population, for the sample we will use. And different types of tools like frequency, mean, median, mode, central tendency, spread, range, standard deviation. These are associated with descriptive statistics. Inferential statistics like hypothesis, analysis of variance, different types of tests, statistical tools associated with the inferential statistics. Is my voice is audible to you all? Respond. There is any technical problem, please respond.
Yes, audible, madam.
Okay, thank you. So wait, I will continue. Wait. Yes. Applications of descriptive and inferential tools in business analytics. See, in business analytics, descriptive tools now we are using like data visualization, understanding current trends, if drawing conclusions from sample, applying the same data to larger population. So in that way, future strategies the companies are making. So applications of descriptive tools, so like mean, median, frequency, where they are using. That means descriptive tools where they are using, inferential tools where they are using, we need to understand. In descriptive tools, especially we are using in sales analysis, like mean, average sales we have. That is example for mean. For example, if you want to know frequency of customers purchasing, that will come under frequency, that is mode. It is also related to descriptive only, to understand customer loyalty, peak sales periods, understanding visualizing sales by region or product category. So in charts and graphs, we will use descriptive tools like mean, median, mode, everything. And customer behavior analysis, like See, customer behavior will change according to their demographical profile, obviously. So understanding customer demographics, purchasing frequency, how many times they are purchasing, average order value, and then understanding different customer segments, understanding different buying patterns, so that customer behavior will change. Next, financial performance monitoring. Companies also will see financial performance like profitability, liquidity, and solvency. Like how companies will focus on increasing, how they can enhance profitability. If the profit will be reduced, if the companies are facing any type of liquidity, so how they can focus on enhancing liquidity, solvency related problems through descriptive statistics on income statements and balance sheets they can. And operational efficiency analysis, we can go with the production metrics. See, I think production, I think you are familiar with cycle time. That means one product cycle time and defect rates, machine uptime. So different areas where they can concentrate on improving its production. Or if the target production, if the company has, if the factory is unable to produce it within time, as per the time frame it is unable to produce, so operational efficiency analysis. And even this descriptive analytics also helpful for in descriptive tools also helpful for us in frequency tables, percentages to understand customers opinions and preferences. Common descriptive statistics we have like central tendency, like mean, median, mode, measures of dispersion, standard deviation, variance and range, frequency distribution, bar charts, histograms and pie charts. Next, applications of inferential tools, we can say market segmentation. So see, according to the customer's age, according to the gender, according to their nativity, their taste and preferences, their personal habits, the customer, according to the financial status and the customer affordability, obviously the market segmentation will take place. So to analyze market segmentation, we will take the help of inferential statistics, inferential tools. Even to forecast sales also, historical data will be used. I told you already about this time series analysis in predictive analytics. Customer churn prediction. So identifying, especially customer churn prediction is nothing but if anyone discontinued the product. So identifying the customers who discontinued their service because discontinued, understanding reasons behind that discontinuing by using logistic regression, because there must be some logic behind that, to understanding cause, relationship, everything. Price optimization, like understanding, see, I think in managerial economics we have this demand elasticity, price elasticity, income elasticity, all these things we have. So price optimization. And if you have two different marketing strategies, that means if you have two alternatives, two different marketing strategies, are different, implementation is different, results will be different. So comparing the performance by implementing two different marketing strategies. Okay. Next, common see, in inferential statistics only you have hypothesis. In normal descriptive statistics you don't have hypothesis. So here, because we are discussing about inferential statistics, we have hypothesis testing, and we also have regression analysis, relationships between dependent and independent variable. I think you are familiar with this dependent and independent variables. Dependent variable stands for the variable which is going to change, or controlled variable. Controlling, that means dependent variable is any variable. We can also call it as outcome variable simply. Please remember this point. Independent variable we have. Yes. Independent variable stands for the variable. We can also call it as manipulative variable. Okay. And confidence intervals, obviously in inferential statistics, we will take 95% or 99% as confidence intervals out of 100%. And correlation, understanding the relationship between the association between two different variables. Mostly companies will use these inferential statistics. And key points we need to understand: Descriptive analysis will provide a snapshot in the current state of data. Inferential statistics will focus on making possible predictions and giving conclusions based upon that. And descriptive and even inferential, they both play crucial role in business analytics, even in descriptive analytics, inferential analytics also. And choice of appropriate statistical tools completely depends upon your research question, what type of data you are giving, and desired level of insights. And coming to top 10 business analytic tools, we have like Power BI, Tableau, Sisense, Domo, Looker, Zoho Analytics, Excel, MicroStrategy, Splunk, IBM Cognos Analytics. See, Power BI is open source tool. You can install easily. If you will take the advantage of, if you want to practice Power BI, just you need to maintain some data set. So based upon the data set, the Power BI window will be opened. So you need to upload that Power BI, that Excel or any type of data set into that Power BI platform. Then you can start transforming data. Then you can do any type of analysis. Even it will provide you visualization tools also. So Tableau also, even so many academic institutions now, they are focusing on training the students in these different types of analytics tools. Even in conditional formatting, so different functions we are using in advanced Excel also. Okay, these are all different business analytic tools we are using. So even if you will see in finance, business analytics, generally we mostly have finance, marketing, HR only. So if you will see in these disciplines, in these specializations, especially for finance, business analytics are helpful for in budgeting, like optimizing budget. It is not about optimizing budget. Budget priorities will be identified by the companies, especially proper financial planning for future, forecasting businesses, understanding different aspects, portfolio management for proper investment decisions. If you want to do proper effective portfolio management. Next, if you will see in healthcare industry, predictive modeling, like electronic health records. Nowadays, every hospital, every healthcare company, they are maintaining healthcare records, electronic data to apply analytics, especially because proper health records are very, very important. And if you will see in manufacturing industry, understanding production processes, production techniques by using business analytics to enhance business production processes, predictive maintenance. So if you will see predictive maintenance, business analytics also helpful for us in predict equipment failures, because see, machine learning, because factories are focusing on machine learning, implementation of machine learning in manufacturing industry, because machines need to learn itself to operate its failures, its defects by own. So predictive maintenance, improving product quality. So business analytics also improving product quality, even in supply chain management. So now they are focusing on cut storage and warehousing expenses. Even in e-commerce industry, mostly I think just-in-time concept implemented by Dell company, I think you are familiar with. That is zero warehouse expenses the company want to reduce. Even so many companies now, they are focusing on storage cost, inventory cost, reducing this carrying cost. So they want to reduce all these costs, warehousing cost, they want to reduce. So business analytics will focus on improving search for different alternatives to implement these type of decisions. Next is spot logistics issues. The biggest drawback in e-commerce industries, if any companies fail to maintain proper logistics, that will be the biggest question. For effective implementation of logistics, obviously, analytics are very, very important. Even in education industry, if you will see, now education institutions are using business analytics to understand business performance. They are focusing on understanding areas of improvement Personalized learning plans, now they are focusing. Okay. So this is about the thing. So I think we have 5 more minutes. So this is my presentation. I hope you understood. So if you have any doubts in my session, you can ask my doubt. You can ask your queries. I hope you understood. Everyone respond. Yes. So we have 5 more minutes. If you have any queries, please ask.
Participants, if you have any doubt, you can ask now.